Right, and let's get in the mix. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Real Red Talk. International football over. Premier League football starts today, and it starts with Manchester United versus Southampton in the early kickoff, 12:30 away at St Mary's. And team news has already come in. Question marks already being thrown out there by fans online and probably fans who are at the stadium equally reacting to this news. You can see the team on my right-hand side, on your right-hand side, should I say, but my right-hand side. Both of our right-hand sides, yeah? So, let's just go through it together, shall we, people? There's an obvious elephant in the room with this one. People were asking questions about Casemiro. Well, interesting. We've got Andre Onana in net. Always going to start. We know that. We've got Mazraoui, De Ligt, and Leach starting again. Starting to develop that partnership. We've got Diego Dalot at left-back. And then, people, we have Christian Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, and Kobbie Mainoo. In the midfield, you've got Ahmad starting on the right, so Garnacho's dropped to the bench, Xerxes up top because Højlund isn't ready yet, and Marcus Rashford starts as well on the left side. You know what, sometimes when I see a team line up, you never want to be too judgmental, do you? You never want to be full throttle. I don't know what on earth he's doing there. I'm really not a fan of that midfield whatsoever. I mean, we'll see how it's constructed. You know, maybe it'll be Eriksen further up, and Bruno will drop deep for more progression, and Mainoo will drop deep to be that carrier. Maybe, but there's just, listen, whichever way you look at it and whichever way it's constructed, there is not enough physicality in that midfield. There's just not enough whatsoever. I mean, I don't know who's starting the midfield for Southampton. I'll double check that in a minute, but it's looking like we're going to want to control the game. And we know Southampton, I want to go to do the same under Russell Martin. He's a possession-based, very modern football coach who's, you know, high press, likes to keep hold of the ball, or try and keep hold of the ball, should I say. So it's going to be a battle for possession. And I fear that them two in the middle are going to get torn apart. I really, really do. That, I mean, everyone was calling for Casemiro's head after the Liverpool game. But he's had an international break to sit on that. You know, I know he's made a mistake, and look, I'm sure Ten Hag will give his reasons why he's dropped him, but we've tried this. Have we not tried this project before with Christian Eriksen trying him if he is in like the 6? We tried it. Was it against Brentford where we played him in the 6? And there's been multiple times where he hasn't got the legs and he hasn't got the strength. I know he brings a bit of calmness, and also as well, he can't even play 90 minutes. So maybe that's something Ten Hag's, putting in mind, saying we'll control the game, go a couple up, bring Ugarte on. But that is a risky gamble, if you ask me, and I'm sure you guys are feeling the same as well. So let's see what how you lot are reacting. Andy Williams, 110 million spent on central defensive midfielders. Now we aren't playing with one. I'm genuinely lost for words with this guy. He's fighting for his life, and it seems obvious. Random guy saying, I'm genuinely convinced Ten Hag wants to sack himself. Box saying, will Rashford ever be rotated out? Mark Palmer, why isn't Ugarte starting? McMillan saying, I'm not bothered about the starting 11 at Southampton. It's attacking, it's showing courage. Too many moaners. So McMillan there with a slightly different take. And Kid Jr. saying he's an amazing player. I don't know if he's referring to Christian Eriksen. But regardless, whichever way you look at it, I mean, there's going to be some talking points from this game. If we don't get a result, that is a risky gamble playing Eriksen there. Because in reality, right, when you compare the two, Casemiro, Eriksen, at their current stages right now as a player, does Eriksen bring more than Casemiro? I mean, who knows? I don't know. Like I said, he could be further up the pitch, in which case it's not as bad as because I can see why you play Bruno slightly deeper and Mainoo slightly deeper, potentially. Maybe he's had an argument with Casemiro. Maybe we've had a bit of a thing after the Liverpool game. I don't know. You don't know, and I'm sure we'll see some quotes coming out from the manager. But that does confuse me. But we'll see how we set up in game. We're very quick to be judgmental, but I'll have to wait until the game kicks off and see how it's kind of constructed, because sometimes it's a bit of a wild card, isn't it? But Ugarte is on the bench. Let me just run through the bench now for you guys, and anyone just joining. It's Onana, Mazraoui, De Ligt, Lissandro, and Dalot. We've got Eriksen, Mainoo, and Bruno in the midfield, and then Ahmad starts for Garnacho on the right, Xerxes up top, and Rashford on the left-hand side. On our bench, we've got Bayern, Evans, Maguire, Casemiro, Collier, Ugarte, Anthony, Garnacho, and Wheatley. So obviously the ones off the bench there you're looking at probably to come and do damage. Ugarte maybe to get 15, 20 minutes. Anthony, Garnacho as well, the ones I've been looking at. Whether Casemiro comes off the bench or not, I'm not entirely sure. But there's pressure on a few positions, I'd say, because you've got Matheus de Ligt who's starting. What is it? his second game, only his second start alongside Lisandro Martinez. I actually thought against Liverpool, he weren't too bad in terms of his individual duels. Now, we know he's gone off with Netherlands, he's had a mare, and the media have been all over his back, and they're making it, 20 times worse than what it actually is. And you can guarantee your bottom dollar, if he does the same today, the English media are also going to jump on it, and they're also going to push the narrative of, well, Maguire should be starting, and you can already see all the headlines, control, alt, delete, or something, you know what I mean? Like, the Sun newspaper would probably use that. It'd be hilarious now if they did. But yeah, Matthijs de Ligt had a troubling time with the Dutch squad, so hopefully he comes back into the squad full of beans, full of confidence. I know Erik ten Hag was talking about him in the press conference. The embargo section got released last night, although I don't know if de Ligt featured in that predominantly, but we've had both parts of it now. And he mentioned about de Ligt saying, like, listen, he's not had a proper pre-season. He's come in. Once he gets rhythm in his game, you'll see how much of a top player he is. And I think so. I think I've liked what I've seen so far for United specifically. So let's see how he cracks on in this game. He shouldn't have too much trouble in him today if United do the job. But with that midfield in front of him, then you never know, do you? I also feel like Lisandro Martinez needs to step it up. I think he's been pretty poor at the start of the season, and I am one of the biggest Lisandro Martinez supporters out there. I can tell you, I love the guy. I think he's quality, but in terms of the start of the season, he's not been great at all. He's been really under par. And if you want a reputation of being a top defender, consistency is key, right? So let's see how he cracks on today. Diego Dalot Mazraoui, really, really happy with. I'm sure you guys would agree. I think they've been some of our better players at the start of the season, Dalot and Mazraoui. I think Mazraoui, for £15 million, an absolute bargain since he's coming to the team. Started every game pretty much. Has looked really comfortable. Offers flexibility. Can drop into the midfield. Can offer width. Really comfortable in possession. Offers solutions. So Mazraoui, I think that's probably one of the better signings this summer so far. So them two, I'm not entirely worried about. Although I would prefer a more natural left-footed on. If Luke Shaw was back, obviously I'd want him in the team. But then that's an interesting question in itself, isn't it? Because then who drops at right back? Does Mazraoui go to the bench, or does Dalot go to the bench? I think that's an interesting conversation a little bit further on down the line. But we have got a good chunk of games now. There's going to be plenty of minutes for people to get. We've got, we play Southampton today. We've got Palace at some point. We've got 20 at some point. Barnsley in the Cup. So there's going to be opportunities for players to prove a point. I imagine, like, say, if Ten Hag comes out today and says, like, oh, yeah, we've got Barnsley in mind for Casemiro, so we're just resting him. He never would say that, but it'd be hilarious, wouldn't it? So, yeah, that's the team, and that's the sub-bench. Eriksen shouldn't be starting, and Garnacho should replace Rashford. 2 losses in 3. Play your strongest team. I've got a sneaky suspicion Marcus Rashford's going to score today. Don't ask me why, I've just got a suspicion he's going to score. I wouldn't be surprised if Wilcox has some input in this. I agree, McMillan. Yeah, 1,000,000% agree with that. Andy Williams, once this game plan doesn't work, when we're probably a goal down at half-time, it brings Ugarte on half-time chasing the game. I could also see that as well. Very smart people in the chat. You guys know the team. You know what you're talking about. So, yeah. I was 100% sure Ugarte would not start. Yeah, I'm the same. He needs to learn how we play first. I'm surprised to see Eriksen on the pitch. Yeah, it's not a case of... I've always spoken about it, and we can park on Ugarte for 5 minutes if needs be. It's not a case of fitness, really. It's more cohesion and patterns. And I even said that before Ten Hag did his presser, where he kind of referenced that. It's getting used to it. The communication is mega in that position between... You're the link, basically, between attack and defence. So communication's got to be on there. And if it's slightly off, where the midfield's already a little bit jaded anyway, he could get thrown under a bus quickly. So... he's drip-feeding him like he did with de Ligt, like he did with Xerxes. I'm sure once he gets a run of games, a few minutes against Southampton, maybe 20, 30 minutes today, and then, maybe start him in a cup game, get him, really up to speed with, like, the tempo and stuff, and then I think he'll be playing on a regular basis. But I'm not particularly in a rush with Ugarte. I'm just looking at Eriksen. I'm like, oh, man, that guy has no legs whatsoever. So I'm hoping he's deployed further up. I really, really do. Because if you're having him as a 6, Southampton have a field day with the way they press. So, yeah. Pressure has to be on Rashford today. Yep, he's got to take the mantle, 100%. Because we know Xerxes isn't the type of guy who's going to score 1,000,000 goals, right? So when he's dropping in, Ahmad and Rashford need to do the business. How doesn't the system work? 2 10s and you're playing Xerxes, going to be congested again. Well, that you just said, you kind of answered that question yourself. The wingers need to do the job. Rashford being the only player who's tried to slow the game down a bit instead of charging upfield at 100 mile an hour. This meth addict, 100%. I know our approach doesn't work. I see Eriksen keeping the ball more. Random guy, what would you do if we lose this game? Should I do a forfeit if we lose this game? You guys decide in the chat what I have to do. And obviously nothing ridiculous like jump off the bridge and do a backflip. You know what I mean? Because I'm not doing that. One, that it's quite, you know, going to be quite cold in the canal near mine. And two, I don't even know if I can do a backflip anymore. I used to be able to do it all the time on trampolines. But yeah, let me know the forfeit if Southampton lose, and I shall oblige if it's not absolutely ridiculous. Since the League Cup final 2023, Rashford played 74, scored 15. Wow, Jesus Christ. What's the Southampton team? Let me run through it for you now, Andy. Just 2 seconds. I'll pull it up. I know Aaron Ramsdale starting, if that's anything. But let's pull it up. So, Southampton. Ramsdale, Segara, Bednarek, Stevens, Walker-Peters, Flynn Downs, Ugo Chuko, Fernandez, Dibbling, Archer, and Berreton Diaz. Who remembers Berreton Diaz as well? I'm going to talk about actually Southampton a little bit later, so I'll talk about that. Dibbling is a kid. That's from Box. Eriksen has proved that he does have legs when he plays for Denmark. He runs the most in the Danish team. But for Denmark, he's further up the pitch. He doesn't play deep for him, does he? He's not sweeping up. He's not being a ball winner. Watch along. Yeah, it's watch along. Random, absolutely. That's what I'm here for. I'm here, and hopefully you guys stick with me whilst we react to the game together. Is Erik ten Hag just annoying United and starting with players not fit enough to wear the United shirt as he knows the sack is around the corner? Do we need a winger? No, I think wingers are all right. I mean, maybe add one. I mean, if we can get an Eze or something like that, I mean, I'd be happy to add him. Obviously, losing Sancho as well, you want to fill that, not large hole, but you want to fill the hole regardless. So, yeah, look, pressure on Manchester United today. Need to get a result. No two ways about it. It's against Southampton, one of the worst teams in the league. If you lose this game today, I don't know what to tell you. I just, my huge message before this game, legit today, would be, listen, you senior players need to step the fuck up. Because the new signings, you've got Xerxes who's starting today, who's only had a couple of games for United. You've had Eriksen coming into the team, who's, I don't even know, if he's got like a couple of minutes here or there so far this season. Mazraoui's new, De Ligt's new. So you need these seasoned, experienced players to turn up. Just 2 seconds. Love you, thank you. What a legend. What a legend. Kaylee coming through clutch. Sorry, potato cake break. Not eating anything at all. Been mad busy this morning, so the cup of tea has arrived and the potato cakes have arrived, and I'm ready to go. So hopefully you people won't mind too much if I tuck into my potato cakes whilst I'm going through this. Right, yeah, I was talking about senior players, wasn't I? Bruno Fernandes, Lisandro Martinez, Marcus Rashford, and Andre Onana, all these guys need to step up to, because I think all of them have been underwhelming. I mean, the question marks on Onana in the Liverpool game for the third goal, where he's just, what on earth is he doing? Just stood in the absolute wrong position when the third one goes in. Lisandro, there was a couple of times where he was stepping into midfield and he was missing his man and picking up silly yellow cards and stuff. And then you've got Bruno Fernandes, who apart from the Community Shield, I don't know, Am I forgetting things with Bruno, or do you lot agree that Bruno has been pretty subpar since the start of the season? And for a captain, I expect more. I don't know if I'm putting too much on him, but I just feel like, yeah, he should be doing more. 1,000,000%. Where's Garnacho? He's on the bench. Do we play a box midfield with Xerxes deeper and Rashford and Ahmad as the most forward wide strikers today? I think so. Yep. What's for breakfast? Potato cakes. Does your girlfriend deliver worldwide, mate? Asking for a friend. I think the potato cakes will be cold, mate, by the time they get to you, Macmillan. In South Africa, right? So I'm sorry, but I'm so hungry. It's got to be done. Honestly, lads, fucking starving. Oh, I've got to sit here for 3 hours. You know what I mean? Well, I've not got to. I want to, but I also want to have food in my stomach whilst I'm doing it. Is it anything worse? I'm sure you guys have done it, right? When you're on a shift, and you're in work, and you forget like your food, and you're on like an 8-hour shift, and you've got an empty stomach, I turn into a right moody so-and-so. So yeah. Am I from the UK? Yeah. I live 5 minutes away from Old Trafford. Right. What do I do for now? What do you mean? I can breathe a little bit now. Just to make my stomach, just to preoccupy it whilst I'm occupying my mind with some of these tactics and stuff. So, someone referenced the front three there. I think, yeah, you'll absolutely see that. Xerxes, Rashford, Amad Diallo. There's a lot of retention in those players who have come in. So I think that's why I'm saying he's going with more possession based. I don't think it'll be as chaotic. Having Amad in there, Eriksen, Mainu, Xerxes, Mazraoui, Leacher, they're possession-based, retention-based players. So you would think he wants to keep hold of these players in mind. And then you have that kind of dynamic and option if you need to with Rashford in behind when Xerxes drops. Someone referenced it before. I just hope it doesn't become too congested in that middle of the park. But yeah, we'll have to see. I hate judging it too much because it's like, yeah, that's the team on the sheet, but it won't look like that on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? So I'll make my judgments when I see the first kind of 20 minutes of the game and how it's going and what tempo we're playing at and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My bet is still on for this game. 2-goal difference, 5 gifted memberships. Likewise, random. If we win by 2 goals or more, I will 1,000,000% gift some memberships. That's a promise. But do remind me because my memory is absolutely shocking. But I will do it. Bruno's been one of our worst players this season. It's the new massive contract curse. Thank you, Jarley. Yeah, I think he's been super underwhelming. I love Bruno Fernandes. I like everything he's given. I think he's been one of the best signings post-Fergie. But this start of the season, he's been crap. Absolutely crap. Yeah, hello everyone who's just joining us. Let us know your thoughts and feelings on the game. Do you feel positive? You've got to remember, guys, this is the international break. And it is the early kickoff. So you've got 2 combinations there where it is the biggest dampener on rhythm and kind of, yeah, just I can see this first half really being slow, sluggish, a bit of a grind, and then the second half they'll pick it up, they'll react, and they'll maybe end up going to win it. By how many goals I'm not sure. I'll do my score prediction towards the end. But yeah, I think negativity is gonna cook Ten Hag after this game if he doesn't get a result. And Ten Hag knows this, he's not stupid. So clearly he's got a plan with putting Eriksen in there, but let's hope it pays off for him, because if you lose this game today, Eric, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky. Right, I've got some stats for you as always, as I do, in the watch-alongs. So here we go. Let me have a bite of my potato cake and then we'll get into the stats. Sorry, one for that. People tuning in on what the fuck. Do you know what? I thought I was going to choke on a live then. Potato cakes are nice, but it's so stodgy when they go down. It's like that sounds horrible. It's like a slug going down your throat, but people have weird minds. You know what I mean? Probably takes a year to like die. It's probably not good for your digestive system. Right, stats. Southampton are winless in 14 Premier League games against Manchester United since the 1-0 away victory in January 2016. That was 8 years ago. So again, we'll be breaking records if we don't get a result today. Southampton's only win in the past 18 meetings in all competitions at St Mary's was 1-0 in the Premier League. This is St Mary's, I think, in August 2003, courtesy of an 88th minute goal by James Beattie. You know that trend that's been going about Barclays players? I'll throw that question for you. Get it in the chat. Who is your prime player? Not prime player, like, because when you talk about them days, people might throw in, because it's from, like, what is it, 2000 and 2010, right? So people may mention, like, Joe Cole or other players, Damien Duff. Who is your Barclays player that you remember that is, like, in that area? Like Morton, Gamps, Pedersen, James Beattie is this one. It's 2003, courtesy of an 88th minute goal by James Beattie. My God. The Red Devils have come from behind to beat Southampton in 10 Premier League games. Only Liverpool have more comeback wins against a single opponent in the competition's history, doing so 11 times versus Newcastle. And United are one short of becoming the first club to score 100 Premier League goals against Southampton. So, yeah, I remember a couple of games against Southampton, actually. Who remembers the Cavani one? When he came on, scored 2 goals, didn't he? Absolutely amazing that game. I miss Cavani, the celebration, the passion, the fight. Like, there's something about South American spirit that just, it gets you out of bed, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Like, they love football. They love the game. They're absolutely invested in it. And when a player comes over like that, it's contagious. I think Lissandro has a similar vibe. But I love Cavani. International break should not be an excuse to underperform. Agreed, Rocky. Midfield is lightweight. No physical presence whatsoever. There's me thinking a manager under pressure would have played Casemiro and Ugarte. But I mentioned before, and I agree with Ugarte not starting, to be honest. Might be in the minority with that one, but I think the rhythm, communication, things that you don't see other than fitness are not going to be there. Casemiro, I'm a little bit like, yeah, but, yeah. Why do you think he's picked Manu? I would have picked Collier or him if Ugarte's not fit. And Casemiro had a poor performance against Liverpool. I don't know. Look, there's a lot of question marks. You guys have every single right to be asking him. But we'll just have to see when the game kicks off, how it's set up, you know. Because you don't know if Eriksen's going to be in that sick. You don't know. Each player could move out. There's so much rotation there. You can have Bruno pushing out wide, Ahmad dropping into the hole. You can have Rashford going central, Xerxes pulling out to the left, Sandro stepping into midfield. You just don't know. So, yeah. One thing I will say, and I was on BBC Radio Manchester the other day talking about this, and they was full of beans, and he was saying we should be going there and winning 3 or 4-0. I'm like, I don't know what United you've been watching this season, but I actually think, contrary to what you guys are saying, I think there's a lot of United fans who are even a little bit worried about the game. Because, yeah, it might be the best time to play Southampton. They haven't got a point in the league yet. They're near the bottom of the table. But let's not forget, we're 14th or something in the table as well. It's the best time to play Manchester United. And for the reasons I keep mentioning, international break, early kickoff, it's the best time. Now, obviously, I want United to go and smash Southampton today. I think that's the only acceptable result, right? Because even if we scrape a 1-0 win, the conversations that are going to be ongoing after it is we scraped 1-0 against Southampton. Like, with all due respect, I know United's weight starting to lose, its name in the game. But you should be going to Southampton and you should be smashing him. Smashing him like fucking Brock Lesnar did with Spike Dudley in one of his debuts. That's what it should be. It should be like Hulk with a Thor when he picked him up and just slammed him about. Was it Thor who we did that with? I'm not sure. But this should be a smash out of the park. Don't be going there and getting a 95th minute winner or Bruno Fernandes outside the box like we did against Fulham. Because even that's not acceptable in my opinion. Go there, dominate the ball, win the game, get something through Ugarte, get that positivity back within the fans, because the fans need it more than ever at the minute. You've lost your first 2 out of 3 games. You get a bad result today. He's already on thin ice at the minute. I don't think Ineos will pull the trigger. I don't think they will do that, but there'll be a lot of unhappy fans. Let me tell you, a lot of unhappy fans. So, yeah. The last bit of this potato cake. And a bit of a cup of tea, guys. You know what I'm saying? Happy that you're joining me, by the way. Happy weekend, everyone. Hopefully you've not worked too hard. You got your feet up. You're excited for football, because that's all I'm going to be doing. Just watching football. So, cheers to that. Sorry, I'll be with you in 1 sec. Oh, just to wash it down with. Sorry. Right, I'll talk about Southampton momentarily, but I'll go back to the comments, see what you guys are saying. Maria Steer says, Betty changes at half-time when it ain't working. I can see it. UTFR, all the senior players have been shite. Onana, Rashford, Bruno. I touched on that before. UTFR, I'm with you on that, brother. Two-Guy and Pedersen for Blackburn in the early to mid-thousands were class. What a great shout that is. We should be winning 3-0. Erik ten Hag has near enough fully fit squad. Why play players not part of United? Eriksen should have gone by now. Andy's saying, I don't see us winning just because we always have a what the fuck moment in us. And Josh was saying, are you going to watch the North London derby tomorrow? I'm tempted to. Yeah, I'm watching every game, mate. Listen, I've been deprived of football for 2 weeks, so you're damn straight. I'm going to watch every game, and I'm going to watch the highlights as well, because I love football, and I love watching it. And also, don't forget, when you do channels like this, knowledge is power. So the more you watch teams, the more you watch how they're set up, individual players, managers, coaches, you know what you're talking about then, innit? So I like watching as much football as possible. In terms of like Europe, I don't really expand out to there. I mean, I do watch Champions Leagues and Europa Leagues, don't get it twisted. But when it comes to like Premier League football, I do like to see a lot of the games. Just as a comparison as well, because I'm like, no, look at Liverpool, how they started with Slot. how are Arsenal going to handle the situation with Odegaard and Rice being out, and I think 2 of the new signings are out as well. It's at Tottenham, so there's a bit of jeopardy there. But in general, you look at the fixtures this weekend, people. Yeah, this is why it's important for us to get points, because this is one of our easiest games of the season. Okay, and we look at the Premier League fixtures. All the other teams are going to be competing for European places around us. Liverpool play Forest at home. Well, they'll probably be clear of us anyway. City play Brentford at home. Okay, you've got Brighton, who are smashing it in a minute. They're at home to Ipswich. Aston Villa at home to Everton. Chelsea away to Bournemouth could be a potential banana skin, and likewise with Newcastle versus Wolves, and then you've got Arsenal versus Tottenham. So you expect a lot of the points around us to pick up points, for the majority of it. So you need to win today, or you're already 6 points behind some of your teams. We're on, let me go to the Premier League table. So I think we're around 14th, right? 14th on 3 points. So you've got Liverpool and City, who are already 6 points above us. You've got Brighton and Arsenal, who are already 4 points above. You know what I mean? Newcastle are on 7 points, which I didn't even realise. They're 4 points ahead of us. So you make that ground up. If they slip up at Wolves, even if they get a draw, you close that gap then. And then you can get back on track, because we've got a pretty favourable run up until Spurs, is it, at home? And even then, I think with the way they play, you can get at Spurs. So let's start getting these wins in now, and then when you get to the bigger teams, let's see what you're made of, because you got that rhythm then. And everyone's used to the squad, all the new signings. You got players coming back. Rasmus, Shaw, Yoro. You know what I mean? Right, half an hour till kickoff. Oh. Right. Sorry. Let me get a swig of my brew. I appreciate you guys don't want to listen to me fucking chewing potato cakes. I've just got to eat them. I'm really sorry. Okay. Southampton. Let's talk about him. So, I had a shaky start. Not won one game yet. They had that game against Newcastle, didn't they, where Berrington Diaz basically got Fabian Schär sent off, but Newcastle still managed to win that. I think they've been beat off Brentford, was it? And there's been another team as well, and they scored 1 or 2 goals max. And there's a lot of the Southampton fans, if you was listening to the build-up before the game, he was talking about Russell Martin. And now Russell Martin, for anyone who didn't really watch him in the Championship, possession-based, high-tempo, modern football principles. That's how he sets up. And it's reminiscent of Vincent Kompany with Burnley last year, where everyone was like, yep, we like the play. We're going to carry this play over from the Championship over to the Premier League. And, you have to have a certain quality of players. Even with the new goalkeeper they brought in, Ramsdale, I don't think he's a ball-playing goalkeeper necessarily. He's not bad at it, but we've seen at Arsenal, that's why Arteta wanted rid of him, right? So he's brought Ramsdale in. I don't necessarily think he suits that kind of style. I don't think the players are quality enough. So you've got the fans, there's a lot of concerns with him. They're already saying, stop this madness, switch it up. Let's go a little bit more pragmatic. Let's try hitting teams on the break. But they still have, a few individual players who can hurt you. Adam Armstrong had a fantastic record in the Championship. I don't know if he's yet to get off the mark yet with Southampton, but he's one to keep an eye on. Berrington Diaz was one when we played Burnley last season. I'm sure you guys will remember. Had a pretty good game against us. I think he scored against us as well. So certainly, there's some players there where they've got, Premier League quality at least. But yeah, like I said, referenced before, lost to Brentford, Forest, and Newcastle. So they're going to be absolutely desperate for points. They're at home. This game can get on top of you if you don't control it quickly. So I don't want no kind of chaotic start. I just had my hair cut, and it looks like I got a ball patch on my head. What's going on there? Sort that out. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Hair looks a bit mad then. Yeah, look, see that? Like, what's going on there? Like it's thinning out. I'm only 29. What's going on? Right, back to the comments. Please do smash the like on the video, by the way, if you can, and subscribe to the channel. I don't know how many subs we're on at the minute. We're on 6,867 subscribers. Amazing. And that's because of you legends. I'm on the road to 10,000. So if there is anyone new, you're just tuning in for team news, for a conversation about the game, whatever it is, then hit that subscribe button. United ain't that smashing teams anymore. It's a 1-0 game. I want Rashford to deliver, but probably Bruno scorer. Bruno is... I don't want to encourage betting. Bruno is 14-1. 15-1, I think it is, to score outside of the box. So I'll slam the cheeky fiver on that. Let's see if he delivers. Because like I said, who remembers the Fulham game? I think it's going to be similar to that. Away at Craven Cottage. You know, it's tight. Fulham has a couple of opportunities. And then Bruno pulls something out of the bag in the 90th minute, was it? I think it's going to be the same. And I can see Bruno scoring. So, yeah. Moreno got injured in training. And Calafiori got injured as well. Yeah. I mean, Arsenal are already having a meltdown, right? Because there's no Rice, because he obviously got sent off. No Odegaard. And the 2 new signings are out. You'd think it's fucking World War III, wouldn't you? When we had all these players out and we was moaning about it, which is, by the way, 1,000,000 times more than what Arsenal are dealing with. No one batted an eyelid at us. People was like, oh, they're crying again. They're talking about injuries and blah, blah, blah. They've got like 3 or 4 players out, and it's like the end of the season already. To calm yourselves. I see us winning well today. I think the setup will be less chaotic. Joshua Owen, Marino got... Oh, sorry, I read that out. Sorry. McMillan saying, Nick convincing me to put the kettle on. It's not a bad thing. If that's the influence I'm having, then I'm all for it. Everyone's in a better mood when they've had a cup of tea. You tell me one person you've spoken to when they've had a brew and they've not been in a better mood because of it. So that's the impact they're having, then great. Josh Rowan with some news here saying Samuel Lasale and James Overy have officially joined United according to Manchester Evening News. That's fantastic. Still need to get the ratification over Cheeto Obi Martin, don't we? Whatever's going on with that business. Is that back and forth, some compensation fees, I think? Something along the lines of that. Schneider for Southampton was quality. It was, but it was shit for us. Dog shit for us. Alright, let's see if there's any updates coming in from the manager, because usually we get quotes around this time. Ugh. Can I remember to take it? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Ahmad. Quotes coming in from Ahmad. So, Ahmad saying, I've worked hard all my life to have this opportunity with Manchester United to shine with this club. The manager believes in me, and I want to take this opportunity to have an impact on the team. Listen, I love Ahmad. I hope he scores today, but if he does, I'll be fuming simply because I've taken him out of my fantasy team because I didn't know if he was going to start today. I thought he'd go with Garnacho again because of the Liverpool game. Not because Garnacho had a great game, but I just thought, you know, he puts more trust in Garnacho. So I think, yeah, if he scores today, I'm going to be wounded because I've taken him out and I've put João Pedro in because Brighton play Ipswich at home. So hopefully my decisions... honestly, I don't know if any of you guys have FPL. I've got 2 different ones, right? So I've got one in the Premier League that we do with Real Red Talk and the members. And then I've got one that I do with my own mates where it's extremely competitive. And you get absolutely slaughtered if you like bottom. So I sat there genuinely, legit, for 2 hours last night trying to think of the decisions. So I moved out Ahmad and I moved out... Fuck, who was it? Ahmad and Cole Palmer, I think it was. Because on the Sun Fantasy app, sorry I'm rambling here a little bit, but on the Sun Fantasy app, so it counts as like the Carabao Cup games and Europa League games and stuff, and I don't think Cole Palmer's playing any of them. So I took Cole Palmer out because he was quite pricey, and then I took Ahmad out. I've put João Pedro in and Rico Lewis because I think City will keep a clean sheet against Brentford. But yeah, I don't know why I went into that rant, to be honest with you. Oh, because Ahmad quotes. So hopefully, look, if he scores, I'll be all right because United win. So. Right. You'll be glad to know the potato cakes are finished. Now we could just talk without having you. I was like some ASMR shit. Ahmad, it's important to win this match. We've already lost 2 matches. It's very important today. We're not in a good period, but we tried to win every single match. There's been someone just quote tweeted when Casemiro got replaced with Eriksen at our time saying I wanted more football, which is interesting. It's risky though, isn't it? It's really, really risky. I think you'll see Eriksen for 45 minutes max, by the way. I don't want to see him for any more than that. And then bring Ugarte on at half time. Or even if you're winning 2 or 3-0, bring Ugarte and Casemiro on. I'll be fine with that. Where are we all watching this game, by the way? Are we watching it at home? Are you going out with some friends? Are you watching it with family? Are you going to the stadium? In which case, you should probably set off now because it's in Southampton. Or maybe you live near Southampton. What are you all doing for the game? Or are you going to stay here with me and watch it? I'm glad we brought watch-alongs back. We stopped doing them last season because work hours and flexibility was a little bit difficult, but I've got a lot more time on my hands now, so I'm happy to do them again. If there's enough people that want to do them and like these kind of things, you never know, do you? Some people just like watching the game. They don't even want to speak to anyone. They'd rather just sit in a dark room, watch it themselves, and get up to whatever they get up to. Random guy saying, I'm watching it with you, me, myself, and I. Happy days, then. Welcome, brother. All right, Nick, sat at home watching it. Nice trim. Rotherham. Thank you. You know what? Sometimes, it's why I stopped going on TikTok, because it's so fucking toxic. And I'm sure you guys have seen me reacting to nonsense in TikTok before. To be honest, at the minute, it looks a bit fucking mad, because I'm not putting any wax in it or anything. But I remember being on last time I got my hair cut. Last time I got my hair cut. And there was someone on TikTok going, nice fade, bro. Where'd you get that done? Did your fucking cat do it or something? I was like, I actually don't think that's... For a fade, that's not too bad. I mean, I've had better, but it's, you know, it's not the end of the world, is it? I won't be able to watch it. Don't have TNT Sports, but I'm going to listen to your commentary. Well, hopefully, if that's the case, if I have to provide commentary, I will do my absolute best. My absolute best. And I'll describe it like David Attenborough on the pitch. That's the way I'll do it. When are we going to see the players in that dope third kit? I've got mine there, but because I wore it for the previous 2 watch-alongs, I didn't want people thinking that I'm just not washing the T-shirt and just wearing it all the time. So I've held it off today. I've gone with the what season is this from? From Ten Hag's first season. Yeah, it is, because I remember Casemiro wearing it. So yeah, I've gone with the training jumper. Which wasn't cheap, by the way. And I'm not saying that as like a flex. I'm saying like fucking the prices United charge, honestly. Ridiculous. I'm definitely getting that tracksuit as well. That one that was in the promo with like Kobe. Oh my god. That is unbelievable. Yeah, definitely want that. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know if it's the case if it's sold out or if it was like a limited launch or... Yeah, I have no idea. Am I? Oh, God. I've not heard Joe Cole talk about Ten Hag, to be honest. My feed was well behind. I mean, I'm on TNT Sports as well. Or Discovery Plus, as it is now. Risky from Ten Hag. Very risky, innit? What's Joe Cole been saying, Andy? Do you reckon Casemiro will be pissed off? No, a guy who's won 5 Champions Leagues and he's a frail Christian Eriksen starting over him. You would be fuming, wouldn't you, to be fair? But then, again, it's like, if you showed him a video back, say, look at that. Ten Hag has been asked about Ugate's debut. He says, Ugate's debut today, I can't say. It depends on the match and how it goes. He's only participated in 2 sessions and not even in full sessions. He doesn't know everyone and needs time to integrate. That's why he hasn't started the game. 2 changes. They both deserve to play. Ahmad is in good form. Christian Eriksen had a good preseason and good performances in training. He has earned his place, and now he has to prove, but everyone has to prove. I understand that. He might be great in training, he might be great on the ball, and you might want to control the game more, but we know Eriksen physically struggles. He really, really struggles. Are you going to play Christian Eriksen in the midfield when you come up against Rodri, Casado, even Gravenberch? But, like, I just don't get it. I really, really don't get it. I don't want to be too judgmental, but I'm telling you now, all of us sat here right now, stood whatever he's doing, we're going to be watching this game, the game's going to finish, and every single one of us go, why did he start Eriksen? I can see it. Or there's going to be, oh, that got, you know, he did all right in possession and created a few chances, and we was much better on the ball, but actually when Southampton had a transition, or when they, you know, when they won it with a counter press, we got turned over because he hasn't got the legs to get back. At least with Casemiro, he's not as leggy as Eriksen, and he knows positional sense. He knows where to be at the right time. I know he makes mistakes. I know he's wild and reckless, and there is a bad side to him as well. But it just, I don't see the pros outweighing the cons in this one personally. Joe Cole's just been chatting shit, Nick, about Ten Hag, the usual shite, same as everyone else all week. Nothing new. McMillan's sitting in front of my laptop watching the game on local sport channel in South Africa. We'll pop in here at half time. No problem at all, McMillan. Let's hope United don't ruin the weekend, because this is the thing about early kickoffs, isn't it? If we lose, we've got a full weekend then to sit on it. And it's like, oh, we'll go again against fucking Barnsley. I don't even know who we've got next, actually. Let me have a look. Is it Barnsley in the cup? I feel like it is. Let's bounce back against Barnsley. Oh, dear me. Barnsley? Who are they? Sorry, Barnsley fans. So, yeah, Barnsley on Tuesday. Jesus Christ. And then Palace on Saturday. So, quite... Southampton, Barnsley, Palace, 20, Tottenham. All in September. You've got to beat Southampton. I mean, you've definitely got to beat Barnsley. That would be one of the biggest shocks ever. Palace away, you've got to get redemption there because of last year. That was one of our worst defeats, if not our worst. So redemption on the mind. Palace aren't in the greatest of form. I'd expect you to go win that. 20 at home, you've got to win that. And then even Tottenham at home. I think a draw minimum. So 3, 6, 9, 12. 13 points from those next games. Wait, yeah, 3, 6, 9, 12. 13 points minimal, I say. If you don't do that, then, yeah. Xerxes to score first. That's Kirk Howcroft. Put a bet on it. Connor Crawley, are you doing the match? I am, mate. Yeah, I'm doing a watch along for it, so I'll be here for the full game. And then me and Sam will be on the review as well. So for you guys who, obviously some people don't want to do the watch along, and they want to go watch it and then come back. So for anyone who's doing that, me and Sam will be live after the game. So make sure you come and join us and discuss it in full, because we'll have the full match analysis. I think one of the other lads might be hopping on as well. So there should be 3 of us on in the post-match review. And hopefully we're Saturday discussing the win and how United have been great and how we created loads of chances and how we scored 1 million goals and it's 5-0 and everyone's happy and it's, you know, there's sunflowers everywhere and everyone's smiling. But I just don't see it working like that. Random guy asking for score predictions. It's going to be 3-0 random, and we're going to give some memberships. That's what's going to happen. That's what I hope. If I'm going with my head, in all honesty, because I always want to be honest with you lot, I will say I think 1-0. I'm going to scrap. If you guys remember the Fulham game at Craven Cottage last year, I think it's going to be like that. I hope I'm proven wrong. I mean, Sam went with a draw. Do you know what I mean? Sam went with a draw, 1-1. So I'm hoping it's not that, but I think a scrappy 1-0, 2-0 win. And I think Southampton will lick the post or something. Andy's going even worse. 2-1 Southampton, Andy. Oh, God. Brain, you're not right. Joshua, a bit more positive. I think this game will be... and is it a 0-0 you put? Hope it's a 3-0. I can't... You know what? Whenever the bottom comment comes in on YouTube, I can never see it because fucking Love Art's in the way. Right. I think this game will be a 1-0. I hope it's a 3-0. Connor Crawley saying 2-1 United. McMillan saying 3-0 United. He did it lots last season also. I'm not saying he does it every single game, but he does dive in. Who's that about? Oh, Casemiro. Yeah, 9-0, history to repeat itself. Have you got enough ball winners in there? Because there's none, is there? Mainu's not really a ball winner. Eriksen definitely isn't. Bruno Fernandes is tenacious, but he's reckless as well. I think off the ball, you're going to struggle a lot there. But you don't have to do as much work if you keep hold of it. So if you actually keep hold of it, you know, for the majority of the time and don't give away any silly passes, you might get away with it. But if that cohesion isn't there, and you're a little bit shaky and wobbly like teams usually are after the international break, I see trouble in paradise. I really do. All right, we've got quotes coming in about Marcus Rashford. Let's go to them. Not only today, but he's in a good place and he needs a goal or an assist. Last game, he had a very good crosses. That moment will come. We will wait for that momentum and then he will fly. Ten Hag's putting a lot of trust in Rashford. Man United sources guarantee that Alejandro Garnacho has not been dropped today due to social media activity after liking Cristiano Ronaldo's comments on Ten Hag. It's described as a tactical decision by Ten Hag. I completely forgot about that, to be honest. Yeah, and I'm all right with Ahmad starting. I mean, the other question is, like, if Rashford puts in another stinker, then I think, you know, Ahmad should be starting. Garnacho, should be starting on the left-hand side. This is, for me, it might seem harsh, but people might agree with it as well. This is his last opportunity, Rashford. Because if he has another bang average game, you've got to drop him. And then if you don't, at this point, it just becomes an obsession or just weird loyalty. So have to drop him if he puts anything to say. But I actually think he's going to score. I think him or Bruno will score today. And like I said, I've got a bet on Bruno to score outside the box. So, yeah, 15 minutes until kickoff. Usually I get nervous before a game, but I'm all right at the minute. I'm okay at the minute. You know what? I've got a bit of a sweet tooth, though. Might get something out of the fridge. Just looking, have we got anything about in here? All right, let's Ten Hag's doing an interview now, so let's have a listen. A second. He looks in a good mood. Looks like he's had a nice break tonight, to be fair. Oh, these are already the quotes that I've read out. It's just an interview that's been posted later, I think. A must win. Every game is a must win. Never change the approach to a game. We always have to win. All the strikers want to score, and from my experience, once a striker starts scoring, they're going to fly. Well, what if he doesn't, Eric? What if he doesn't? I'm more bothered about the result than the performance. I want both, Josh. I want both. I find it unfair. Ten Hag expects Manu to do Eriksen's Casemiro's running. Yeah. You lot are smart. You know exactly what you're talking about. I agree literally with everything you've just said. I do want to go get something sweet, though. Like, I don't know. I've just got a bit of sweet too. Just 2 seconds. And then I'll be back for the game. 2 seconds. Right. I have here, yeah. 1 second, turn this down a little bit. I have a snack here, right? If anyone can guess the snack and what, like, flavour it is, if you want to call it a flavour, I'll give 5 memberships right now. I don't think anyone will get it. And I'll give you 1 clue if you need a clue. So, I've been and got a snack. So, I got a bit of a sweet tooth. What snack have I been and got? And I'll give the memberships. Is it crisp? It's not crisp. Elite Baller, hello, mate. How you doing? Badger flavour. It's not badger flavour. I mean, what would a badger taste like? Not very nice, because it's more like road... It's more like... I don't know. Badger's a weird taste. Pringles, no, but I have got Pringles here. I've got the barbecue Pringles. I might crack them open like near half time. Maybe even with a beer, who knows? Or a whiskey. Then what we're going to start introducing on these watch-alongs, because obviously you guys are joining me and you're watching it with me. So I feel like we need to create a bit of jeopardy or a bit of, you know, just something to put out there. So I think there should be a forfeit every time the opposition team scores. So you guys think of it. If Southampton score a goal, there'll be a forfeit each time. I don't know what that forfeit is. But we'll think of something. We'll cook something up. Pringles. No, sorry, I read that out. Large Domino's pizza. If that's a snack random, I'd hate to see what your main meal is. But I do like a Domino's pizza, I must admit. It's not Domino's pizza. It's a lot smaller than that. Bubblegum drumstick squashes. What a shout, by the way. No, not that. I've got my Jameson Black Barrel. Cracking choice, Andy. I've got, I'm bourbon me. I like, I don't know, have you ever had Buffalo Trace? Or Jameson's Triples Distilled? Very nice. Andy Williams, that midfield is criminal. That's not my snack that I'm having. Cream pie, says Alex. Jesus, not that kind. I don't know what kind of cream pie you're thinking of. But no, not a cream pie. You made me want Domino's now. Tim99 just seeing the lineup. He's just tuning in now. He's going, oh, what fucking... We've had like 45 minutes to kind of ease into it and just relax. Gentleman's Jack, Jay McGrogan. That's top 3. So my top 3 that I drink, Buffalo Trace, Gentleman's Jack, and Woodford Reserve. They're the three. Now, sometimes it can alter. There can be one that kind of pushes up into there. But they're the three. Woodford Reserve, I love. Buffalo Trace is the top dog. If none of you have tried that, anyone who loves whiskey or bourbon, Buffalo Trace with a dash of lemonade, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, I don't think anyone's going to get this snack. It is a Squares bar. So, yeah. I might, if United have a good performance, Andy, I'm going to whip out the Buffalo Trace. And we'll have a whiskey together. But I don't want to be drinking if United are getting beat 2-3-0, you know what I mean? Because then I'll just be a miserable cunt all weekend. I'll give it a go. Caramel one. It is caramel one. Right. Game's kicking off soon. Yeah, you know what? A square bar, I think it's so underrated, you know. Even the normal ones. Even just the regular marshmallow ones, I'm good with. You know what I mean? I mean, there's like birthday cake ones and shit now. But yeah. They're the ones, the other ones are shit, marshmallow and chocolate. So Jay and I like them all, man. Honestly, I can eat them all. These are top tier though. I mean, if you want to sponsor us, Squares, go for it, mate. Fucking go for it. Can't stop itching my nose, man. My allergies, hay fever and dust, nightmare. Nah, man, I'm on them Belvita ones with a jam in the middle. Yeah, I like them as well. I had an obsession with them because I'm one of those guys. When I'm working, if I'm in work at 9 o'clock, I'll get up at 8:30, and I'll literally shower, shit, eat something, and get there within half an hour. You know, I don't like waking like 2 hours up earlier. So something like that with a Belvita, you could just grab rapid in it. That's why I get potato cakes as well, because it takes 2 minutes. You're out the door, bosh, you're on your way to work. So I had a thing with Belvita bars like for about 8 weeks straight, where every morning just coffee in a Belvita bar. You know what was that? I hadn't had a coffee. I love coffee. I hadn't had coffee in ages. I had what's it called? An iced. It's gonna sound like such a bougie order this year, but when I go to Starbucks, iced caramel. Is it an iced latte? Is that what they call it? Iced caramel latte, blonde roast. Oh, that slaps that. Slap you right in the nuts in the morning. Just food on the go, innit? Diabetic J, I need them kind of things. Are you diabetic? I didn't know that. Also, how do you know you're diabetic? Like, how does that come about? I don't understand that. Like, do you just, is there something that happens? Do you just like collapse at one point? You're like, oh shit, I've got diabetes. I heard you piss a lot. Is that something? I actually thought, I was looking it up the other day. I've got diabetes, and then I was seeing that. No, I wasn't looking that up the other day, but it's popped into my head. Better not be the red one, Andy. We can't be friends in this case. Wagon wheels. The blue ones are goated. Yeah. Oh. Was 5 when I was diagnosed. Just woke up in hospital. Oh shit, no way. Oh, so I've not got diabetes then. Nick Millen. I've also got allergies. A left leg and a right leg. If that's a joke, Mick Millen, that's gone way over my head. Honestly, one thing I'm not is a liar. And that has just gone right over my head. I'm in a good mood today. And I know United are going to fucking ruin it. Within like minutes as well. Alright. So hopefully, this is my ideal weekend. Okay. Let me pull up the fixtures. Never going to happen. But I don't want Premier League standings. I want Premier League fixtures, man. Matches, there we go. So, we kick the weekend off. This is in a dream world. We beat Southampton 3-0, comfortable. We get Ugarte get some minutes, looks exciting. A couple of fancy goals, maybe Bruno outside of the box. Rashford gets a goal, so he's got a bit of confidence. And then De Ligt from a corner, right? That's my ideal game today. Yeah? Clean sheet, De Ligt scores, Rashford scores, Bruno scores. Get the confidence in the players. Liverpool have a banana skin against Forest at Anfield, which is never ever going to happen. I think me and Sam did our Premier League predictions yesterday, and we said they're going to get slapped 4-0. But they have a bit of a slip up on the slot. You know, red card maybe for Trent, and Forest get a point or they win. Great. Brentford give City a good game. You know, their farewell before they get charged and relegated to the Championship. That's fantastic. Villa against Everton. You know, Sean Dyche puts in a masterclass, and everyone's talking about it for weeks and years, and you're telling your grandkids about it. Newcastle away at Wolves, they slip up, and then there's a draw in the North London derby. I'll take that every day of the week. Now, is that going to happen? Probably not, but that would be my ideal weekend. Just happy the international break is over. Random, let me be absolutely honest with you, yeah? On this channel, when the international break happens and when there isn't a transfer window, because obviously from June until September, we've got a lot of coverage, right? There's stories every single day. There's something new to talk about. It's always exciting. Then you've got pre-season. You've got like tactical videos. How's this player going to integrate with this? And blah, blah, blah. When that international break hit at September, I was just like, it's fuck up. There's nothing to talk about. And obviously, when you're going live, you want some substance, you want some content, and you want to have a debate with people who are watching, right? That's the whole reason why you guys tune in, because you want to listen to something, you want to have an opinion on it. And it was for all that international break, I'm like, I don't want to talk about England. I don't want. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're stretching for stories. So when there's football on constantly, I love it because you can do previews for the games, you can analyze games. It's just better. From a channel perspective, and just from a selfish perspective, I just love watching football. I hate international breaks. I've been in a good mood the last couple of days because of the basketball team I watch every week have made their second signing for the women's team today. Happy to hear that for you. Manchester Giants, you support Josh. I'm sure I remember you saying something about that. And Ugarte gets away drop kicking someone in the chest to announce his arrival. Yeah, that's the cherry on top. I want front three to score and some sort of confidence. Let's see, guys. They're coming out of the tunnel now, so the official watch along starts here. Happy for everyone to join me. If you will, I'll be interacting with the chat during the game, and obviously live commentary in that sense as well. What I might do is one game, not this one, but try to do like proper commentary, you know, like for a full 90 minutes. I don't know if that would peck people's head, but you know, like a Peter Jory. What was the one he did for Roma when Manolas scored that goal against Barcelona? The Greek god in Rome or something. I can't remember what it was. He's like a poet, isn't he? Madrid, Madeira, Manchester, Madeira again, or whatever it is. A legend returns home. Come on, boys. Gotta get a fucking win today, man. Please. Get your prayers in, lads. "3-0 United win. Rashford, Bruno, De Ligt to score. Ugarte to get minutes. And just a little bit extra, if you can. Ugarte drop kick someone. Thank you very much." I don't know what the deal is in terms of yours and the lads' time, Nick, but wouldn't that be an opportunity for you to maybe get to Carrington for the ones that have stayed? Yeah, look, I'd love to do coverage like that. I mean, it's a fantastic idea. If they let us in, I mean, we could do footage outside of it, but they wouldn't let our channel in and film stuff. I don't know if he was referencing that, but yeah, that's something we could definitely look at. I'm not far from Carrington either. It's literally, I think that's 10 minutes up the road, 15 minutes up the road. I used to go to school near there. This is a lineup that you would put out if you're looking to fail deliberately. That's Jithin Joseph. If any of you guys are sticking with me for the watch along, then please do leave a like for us before you head off and subscribe. I know that's only small, but maybe that could be a start of your own Real Reds exclusives and stuff. You could build a Death Star from Lego in a day. I mean, it's good ideas, to be fair. Yeah, I'm a fan. I like it, Jay. Maybe you should be on the channel. Even a quick 30-second chat to players. Yeah, I mean, look, you always get them ones outside, don't you? You're waiting for them to come in and speak. But United are very funny with interviewing players, and footballers are like, it's well known in the media section. They're so protected, they're so scared to say anything. It's difficult for a platform like ours because it's small at the minute. Obviously with Paddock and other ones like United Stand, the way they sell it to him when they do like an interview, like I think Goldbridge did an interview with Rasmus. I know McCullough's done an interview with Wan-Bissaka. Like these kind of things happen. Usually they happen on pre-season, but when they do, it's because it's exposure and it's benefit for the fans. You know what I mean? That is my ideal dream job, to do stuff like that. And actually, my new job now, where I'm working, it'll be doing similar stuff to that, but just on a separate kind of platform. So yeah, it's about building. It's about building. We'll get there eventually, but slow steps. You know what I mean? One day we've had amazing guests on anyway, but we never had an actual United player on. We just had people who, let's say, in the press conferences like Ian Irving or Laurie Whitwell. We've had, financial people on like Kieran Maguire. We've had other people on from channels like Jay Motti, Alice Abrahams. Like, we've had good guests on for the level that we're at, but I would love a player on, or even a former player, but you got to work towards it, don't you? Go marching in, when the Saints go marching in. Rashford got that Ice Spice cut again. Catch you later, Nick, up the mighty United. Yeah, chat to you later, McMillan. Enjoy the game, brother. Oh, please, please, Man United. Do not ruin my weekend. Please don't ruin. Please don't ruin my weekend. I'm going to put my phone on charge. 2 seconds. Oh, shit. I didn't realise my phone's on 5%. Oh, I don't know where to put it. Shit. Oh, I can't charge it. Or can I? Wait. Right, we've kicked off anyway. Let's see how we start. I'll sort that charger out in a minute. Sorry, guys. I'm back. Phone isn't charging. I'll sort that out soon. Put that plate over there. Okay. Let's have a look. Heavy touch from Dallo. Rashford's in here. Oh, he's given a foul. He should have been good in it. Should have been. Yes, Nicky lad. It's Dowsif. Wagwan, Dowsif. How are we, sunshine? Good to see a familiar face. That cut is horrendous. What cut? Oh, his haircut. I thought you were saying he's like actually fucking cut. Let's get some control going. Bruno on the ball. It's all right. We'll take that. Yeah, you still got that 4-2-4 kind of press. Xerxes and Bruno pushing on. Rashford and Ahmad. What they're trying to do is trying to cut off passing lanes and then be the decoy for midfield as well, so they can't play it directly in there. But they've gone long there. I mean, what on earth's happened to De Ligt there? Okay, now. Oh, that was Cameron Archer. Where they got 2 Sheffield players? Southampton. What just caught that? Didn't Cameron Archer play for Sheffield for a season? Was it on loan? And they got Berrington Diaz as well. I'm sure didn't they both score against us as well? So slow start. Not enough reaction there off the ball when we lose it. Actually got Manu sat deeper at the minute. Seem a bit, not asleep, but energy doesn't seem there. Straight off the bat. I know it's only been a couple of minutes, but... Oh. And that's why Ramsdale hit a ball playing goalkeeper. The under-18s are kicked off against Newcastle. Yeah, they signed Boat and Diaz and signed Archer after he got re-signed. Ah, yeah, it was a loan, wasn't it, with Archer. There he is. Ugarte. I think even Ten Hag said, didn't he, before the game, he probably won't get on if, you know, depending on how the game's going, if it's still 0-0, it's not one you bring in as like an impact, is it? If you're 2-3-0 up, then you can make that, you know, you can bring them on. Ah, mad. Bad touch that. He's won it back now. Good lad. Oh, Eriksen. Can already see the issues in it. Can already see them. Oh. Nice pass into midfield, that from Dalot. Look, opens up straight away. Need more of that. Eriksen to Rashford. Come on, Rashford. Have a run at the man. Come on, it's not Konate this time. Ah. Leach shot. Does nothing there. Never a foul. Get up. Eriksen. Manu. Manu, don't get caught on it. Jesus Christ. Do you know what, though? When Manu had the ball then, there was no one within a radius of him. Close to him. Literally no one close to him at all. I don't know if that's what he was moaning at or if he was moaning at the guy on his back. But he needs options when you get on the ball there. Joe Cole in the stands there. Yeah, look at Manu there. Space. Yeah, there's a long ball there. Terrible from Rashford. So far, within 5 minutes, Rashford has lost 2 out of 2 dribbles, 1v1, and 1 misplaced pass for a chance. Cracking start. Seems like United are just kind of trying to ease into the game, doesn't it? It's not an electric start, which you're never going to expect anyway. Let's give it away again. Where's the build-up, man? There's no build-up. A couple of passes around the back and then it's fucking given away. Oh, Dalot's been done there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Southampton had a shot on target. I don't know who that was. From the teenager, that. Look, they're already... They're getting the crowd up. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, Southampton started better so far. What are we saying? First 10 minutes, guys. It's early on, but I don't like how easy Southampton's passes are through the midfield. Yep. Joe Cole on commentary is a snooze fest. Definitely not the start I was hoping for. I told you, international break, people. It's not about being right. It's not no self-righteous thing. International break. It'll be a grind the first half, and then the second half, they'll kick into gear. Hopefully. But too easy for Southampton in a minute. You need to be going and dominating. Get that away. No, you don't need to slice it like that. Panicking from delete. I'm already stressing. Okay, now. Oh, through. Too easy. Our Dibblings look good, don't they? Good covering from delete. Look, sustained pressure. Southampton, 0 points in the league. Sustained pressure. Dominating at the minute. Oh, man. Because the thing is, you bring in an Eriksen for control of the ball. If Southampton have the majority of the ball, him being in the side is pointless. Absolutely pointless. Actually, good playing out that from Ramsdale. Very good. Fucking hell, lads. This is underwhelming, isn't it? I think players need to take a look at themselves as well. I talked about the senior players before it. At least Onana's had a good start. It's one of those. I don't think that's got enough power on it anyway. It's not a bad save, but it's one you should be making. You know what I mean? Just thank God his positioning was right this time. Right, can we have some progression through the middle, please? Manu, man. What is going on? Very sluggish. Hey, ref, we'll take that. Cute. I feel like all the passing networks just round the back. Look at Manu now, right? When he receives it, who's near him there? No one. And he's just, see what I mean? Gives it away straight away. That's exactly what happened against Liverpool. The gaps are way too big, man. Way too big. You defend deep, but when we have the ball, it's stretched as fuck. Makes no sense. Too easy. Too fucking easy. What are we doing, people? He deserves sacking for sticking with Rashford. Southampton have had 60% possession average so far. 55 on my screen. 54, sorry. Shocking, yeah. So we lose to Southampton, honestly. Never see this face again. Look. Don't foul. I might give it away a few times as well. Well done, Delete. Done well there. A lot of defending for United. I'll just give it away again. Oh my God, man. We look like we're bottom of the table. Fucking shocking start. Good tackle that from Leacher. The two centre-backs have started off alright, but this is how it is exact same in the fucking Liverpool game. We're shit, aren't we? We're proper shit. Dear me, man. Fuck. Xerxes, come on, bro. He's 6'5", 6'4", and you're going down like that. What on earth are you doing? This is the Premier League, mate. Did she just say it's a positive start from Manchester United? Is it? Fuck. Bruno, don't even moan about that, bro. Get up. You gimp. I would like some control, please. Chivy's in the chat. Can we have some control, please? Every single manager who comes up, even the fucking Barnsley manager who comes up against you, like when they come up against United, it's like, just press the midfielders, lads. Because they'll have no options when they're on the ball. You get a couple of man on him, you'll get a turnover, and you'll have an opportunity. The blueprint to beat United. It's the fucking blueprint, honestly. Better from Mainu. But they're cutting off lanes really well, Southampton. Switch, switch, switch. Great ball, Lissandro. That's what we want to see. Bruno. On to Ahmad. Come on. Let's carve some out here. Ahmad on the ball. Ahmad still. Eriksen. Xerxes. Oh. Massive chance from Joshua Xerxes. Missed. Great pass from Eriksen. One of those again if Højlund's there. Is he finishing that? Tell you what, that's a great pass from Eriksen, that. The vision there. Just can't get full contact on it. First big chance for Manchester United. Can't even get the ball, but I know it ticks our corners. It's a little bit better at least. Only taken 15 minutes to carve out one proper chance. Alright, come on. Drop in for him. Oh, no, what are you doing? Is that a long ball when we lose it? Nice, Xerxes. Lovely that from Xerxes. Rashford back post. Ahmad. Leave it. Dallo. Out wide. Come on, Rashford. Lovely. Better. Better from United. Keep it up. It's a little bit better. Momentum changes slightly. But we have a corner. And we're shit at corners. Is this where De Ligt gets his head on it? Come on, De Ligt. Do him a world of good for his confidence, that, wouldn't it? Let's see how good the delivery is. Is it going to be Hermes? Or is it going to be DPD? Oh! Mazraoui! Shot on target. I've got him in my fantasy team as well. Would have taken that. Yeah, straight out of keeper, that, though. Wanted to put his lace through that rather than side foot. Wrong technique. Oh, straight through the midfield. Mainu looks leggy, doesn't he? I know it's not fair. It's not all on him. It's not fair on him. But he does look like tired. Straight back to Rams. To Rambo. What were we saying? Ahmad doing Ahmad things. Look, Bruno hiding in the centre circle again. What a surprise. He's a fucking traitor. Slightly reactionary, but I appreciate the enthusiasm. Look, that is just too easy, man. It's just one lofted ball over. Honestly. Oh, it's just easy. Oh, delete. Got done too easy there. Ahmad done very well there. Go on, Bruno. Go on, Bruno. That corner? Is it? Oh. Yeah, he's been done there, delete. I think Bruno should do better there, to be honest. Raggedy that from Bruno. Who's down here? Who's it? Majari. He's proper jumped into him there, hasn't he? Welcome, if you are just joining, welcome to an early kickoff. This is a proper early kickoff game. He speaks to me who now me. He's like, bro, I feel like I played 90 minutes already. Good player, Walker Peters. What the fuck was that, Bruno? Don't like how much possession. I know that's what type of team they are, and possession doesn't mean everything, but this is it's way too comfortable for Southampton. Look, it's knocking it about like it's no one's business. Come on. Let's dominate a little bit. Please. No, Cobbett. Caught on the ball a couple of times now, Cobbett. See what I mean? Every pass, they're just cutting through us. Oh, Dallo, what on earth? Fucking hell. Good clearance from Delit. Dallo, what on earth are you doing there, mate? He's just left it. He's like, yeah, you get it, mate. No worries. Have a fucking word. His positional defending is really good, Delit. I mean, he needs to be a bit sharper 1v1, but his awareness is really good. I mean, Eriksen in the aerial battles, for a big lad, he's fucking terrible. Isn't it? Can't win a ball, man, in the air. Where's Bruno? Oh, he's there. This is awful. Absolutely shit. How are we feeling, lads? 25 minutes in. Shocking, right? So far. One decent opportunity. Apart from that, Southampton dominated the game, and they look highly more likely to score. Eriksen yet to really get on the ball and pull it. Like, he's done it a few times, but he can't even get on the ball. Dallo, what are you doing? That is... Listen, this is shocking, this. You know what annoys me the most about United, right? They talk the talk after every game or when it's an international break. You hear these interviews coming out from Diego Dalot and all these other players saying, like, there's a positive vibe now. The camp are all working towards something. We can see progression. I fucking can't see it. I can't see no progression at the minute. Southampton have been the better team. And this is a team that's at the bottom of the table and lost all their 3 games. And they're playing through us with ease, mate. Okay, now. Ahmad's done well there. Well done, Ahmad. Cobby there. Oh, he's going to get booked, Cobby. He's had a tough start, Manu. He's not happy. He's not an happy bunny. Yeah, putting Eriksen on because we wanted more football. Oh, I mean, they need a big turnaround in this game. Big turnaround. I don't care if the scoreline's 0-0. We're being dominated by Southampton, mate. Well done, Delete. Win that. Eriksen. Honestly, lads, if there's a statistic that someone can find whilst we're live right now, how many times we've lost the ball in the midfield. Games are won and lost in your midfield. And we are way too flaky. We can't assert our dominance in there with the players that we've got. They're not physical, they're not ball winners, and they're getting caught way too many times. Fucking hell, man. What time are you in the game? I'm at 26 minutes and 53 seconds. Am I ahead of anyone? I might have to get a whiskey out, Andy, at this point. Make sure you defend this set piece well. Free header. Lost his man. He was marking in then. Just wandered into an area. Shocking. This is such a bad performance so far, you know. I'm not even being reactionary. This is so bad. Look, Lissandro's screaming at people. Like, where the fuck options, man? Switch it. Switch it. It's like United are trying to invite Southampton to press, and they're like, nah, we'll cut off passing lanes, mate, no problem. They've got certain pressing triggers when certain players getting on the ball, but Xerxes done well there. Fuck off, get off him. Come on, come on. Let's create something. Come on, Ahmad. Give it Majara, give it Majara. Was it handball he's asking for? At least, I know Ahmad hasn't been great, but at least he makes stuff happen when he gets on the ball. Rashford's been very quiet. Rashford and Bruno in this game, extremely quiet. Never get your hopes up with this club, man. Oh, okay now. Oh, it's a pen. Who was it who said it in the chat that we're gonna give a pen away? Absolutely spot on, Chive. Fucking hell, man. Diego Dalot, what are you fucking doing there, man? Who said it? Was it Chive? Can see a penalty coming for Southampton. Let me pin that message. Fucking hell, man. What the fuck are you doing? Is it in the area? Can't really see it. Let me have a look. No, it's in the box. In the box, that. I think that's in the box, personally. He said he didn't touch the ball, he fell on the floor. That's what Dalot's trying to say. He ain't going to get that, though. Inside the box. It's a pen, that. Fucking hell. Oh, my God. Southampton penalty. Cameron Archer stands over it. About to go 1-0 down at St. Mary's. I tell you what, we are fucking shit. We are so shit. Praying Onana pulls out a worldie from this, but can't see it if I'm honest. What's going on here? Why is it taking so long? I reckon he's going to go top left. I reckon he's going to smack it top left. Oh, he saved it! Yes! Well done, Onana. Fucking hell. Dalot let off the hook there. It weren't a great penalty, to be fair. I mean, if you want to be let off the hook, that's your fucking opportunity, lads. Jesus Christ, man. Use that as a spark now to kick you up the arse, because what on earth is this fucking performance? Well, even like physicality in those duels, man. Eriksen, Mainu, just don't have it. Okay, thank God Onana saved that, and thank God it was a shit penalty. Jesus. Okay, now. Why'd they have to wait so long to take it? Onana's been our best player. That's the funny thing. Onana and Delit. That tells you everything you need to know if they're our best players against Southampton. Christ on a bike. Right, come on, Rashford. There we go. There we go. Send him, send him, send him, send him. Nice. Xerxes. Oh. Good opportunity, that. I mean, good chat. Okay, no. Good shot. I like Marshall and Rashford again, that, wasn't it? Not a bad effort, that. Ten minutes until the first half. Come on, Delete. Get your head on this, son. Short one, of course. Great ball. Delete. Yes! Delete scored. Mateus Delete. What did we say? I said Delete today in a dreamland, and we're in dreamland because Mateus Delete from fault with the Netherlands to a goal with Man United. Happy for him. Let off the hook, by the way. Fucking let off the hook by saving that penalty, but we'll take that. Bruno Fernandes assist. Play a short one. Is he time his run? Yeah, he's miles on side. I don't know what their left back's doing. Jesus Christ. Yes, still it. We'll take that. We'll take that. Good header, that. Very good header. From a mistake to making your mark, Mateus Delite scores his first goal for Manchester United. Set piece Hells frozen over. Yeah. Is that count as a set piece because it was a short one and then... Yeah, fuck it. You talk about fine margins in football, dear me. It's taken us 36 minutes to do something. Lucky, you're lucky to get away with that. But it's a good goal. Well worked. Buzz in for Delite as well. I don't know, their left back kept everyone on side then. I don't know if it was the left back, but in the left back position, whoever it was, honestly, everyone else had stepped up and he was just fucking picking his ass or something. I don't know what he was doing. We've seen it all. We've won the lot. We're Man United. No, get it away. Good header, Delite again. Well done. Go on, press him. Got Bruno in my fantasy team as well, so we'll take that. I mean, we don't deserve it at all, but... Don't foul. Great, well played. Oh, Majari at left back now. Go on, son. Middle, go in the middle, go in the middle. Bruno. Fucking dodgy. He always does them dodgy balls sometimes. You're like, ugh. I'm happy for delete. Shows character, that. Go on, Mazrari. Well played. And again, go again. Go to the middle, go to the middle. Dallo. Why has he gone there? Why has he not gone towards... Wrong pass selection there. Oh, Xerxes. Oh, stop that. What a pass. Ahmad, hit it. Hit it. It's Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. No. No. Got a game in our hands now, at least. Like, sparked into life. No one else deserves a goal so bad. Really happy for delete. Get up the pitch, Jesus. We finally scored a goal from a set piece. Hopefully he scores a lot of goals from set pieces this season, as long as our set pieces are actually good. Jumped up to 8th as it stands. Yeah, fantastic. Great assist from Bruno, says Box. Thank you, everyone who's still joining me at the minute. At least we're winning. That's the positives. There are other worrying things that have happened in this game, though, that I definitely want to touch on at half-time. But we've seen it. We've seen this so many times with United. Like, sometimes it takes a goal and then they start playing. Or then they think, oh, actually, shit. You know, something's on the line. But that's it. That's way too easy. Look at that space. Look at him on the edge here now. Number 4. Look at that. You can see that a mile off. And if he wouldn't have slipped there... Jesus Christ, man. Right, we've got 3v3 here now. Ahmad. Send it out wide. Send it out wide. Rashford's in. Rashford! Oh, what a save from Ramsdale, that is. Big opportunity for Rashford. On the right-hand side this time. Shot on target. I'll take it. Why are they booing Eriksen? Poor lad. Can we score again from a set piece? Let's see. Come on, Delete. Get your head on this again. Oh. Back post. Get it back in. Get it back in. It's Rashford. Oh, he scored! Rashford scored! Get in, son! There's the goal. Finally. Fucking hell. You know what's so weird? This is so weird. Before the stream kicks off and you guys, we was talking about it. We said, in a perfect world, in a dream world, Matthijs de Ligt scores, Rashford scores, and Bruno Fernandes scores. Oh my God, what on earth is going on? How are we 2-0 up here? Fucking hell. How on earth has that gone in there? Because it didn't look like I had loads of power. Oh. 2 set-piece goals, Rashford and De Ligt scoring. What is going on? This has been a bizarre game, hasn't it? What the fuck? Mystic Nick. Crazy, innit? Crazy. Imagine you would have put a bet on that. De Ligt to score, Rashford to score, and then Bruno to score the next one if he does. Who got the assist for that, by the way? Does anyone know? That'll do him a world. I hope it does anyway, because he needs to kick on. If anyone knew who assisted that goal, please let me know, because I didn't see. Oh, Southampton now just look completely distraught. Xerxes, great touch. Great touch. Bruno. Oh, I need a Bruno shot on target. I've won me bet, I think. And if it's outside the box and he scores, by the way. That manager's going to be so pissed off in here. He's going to be so pissed off. Ahmad got the assist. Did he? Ahmad in swinger here. He's born to play. Look at Bruno on the edge. Ahmad. Leave it. He should have left that. Delit's in. Oh. He should have left that for Ahmad there, though. Delit nearly with a brace. What's going on? Oh, was it? Yeah, Dallo. Oof. Imagine, that would have been absolutely mad. Keep the lit up top, mate, if he's bagging like that. Well done, Xerxes. Well done. Oh, nasty one for Mainu, that. That looked similar to the Madrid one, that. Where someone fell on his leg. I took Ahmad out of my team as well, man. If he's got the assist for that, fuck's sake. Yeah, I agree with Joe Cole there. They were 35 minutes. Southampton were dominating us. That's the reality. Ramsdale doing well. Up the RH, says Punch Paint. Yeah, something's paying off, innit? He's born to play red and white. Don't think there'll be much added time, will there? Good at that. Hey, ref, have a word. I don't want this half to end now. What, fucking another goal? I honestly, I don't know. I'm sat here scratching everything. How the fuck are we 2-0 up? Because we've been crap. How much added time? 4 minutes. Oh, Nana, why are you going long there? I don't get why Onana goes long there. He's had Dallo out on the left-hand side. Sorry for, just want to put it out there as well. Sorry for people who are streaming the game if they're not watching on TTF, because if I'm a little bit ahead, I can only apologise, but yeah. Bruno, pay attention, mate. He's born to play red and white. Yeah, easy lads, isn't it? 2-0. Lightweight. Crazy. Football is absolutely mad, isn't it? Wow, Eriksen winning the ball in midfield. Oh my god. Hell really is freezing over. Well done. Well done, Leacher. So good under pressure. Mazraoui, fantastic. Yeah, see this half out now. Take the 2-0 lead in. You don't need to rush anything. Oh, you see now they got a couple of goals. Confidence tails are up. Pressing higher up. Switch. Oh, Nana, Jesus. Nah. Malcolm's in a box, Malcolm's in a box. Lovely song. Malcolm's in a box. Hey, don't curse it, Andy. Don't curse it, mate. I know we've been 2 up before. It's mad, though, because if that goal would have gone in, that penalty... Always if, buts, and coconuts in it with fucking United. Ramsdale, mate, you can do all the shouting that you want, but the back line in front of you has lost its biscuits, mate. Yeah, the crowd's been absolutely sucked out of St. Mary's Stadium now, innit? Because God's here, bitch. I'm united and we're never gonna stop. We've seen it all. We've won a lot. We're Man United and we're never gonna stop. I love the away fans. I think they got up early this morning as well. Similar, you know, if you're going to Southampton, you're getting up at about 6 in the morning, travelling down on a coach, good few hours. So, yeah, I'm happy for him. Switch it. Oh, we got... Oh, no, it's done, innit? First half done, I think. Yep. First half done, Man United 2-0. Nice and easy. No worries whatsoever. Yeah, a lot of things to talk about. The missed penalty. Rashford's getting on the score sheet. Matthias de Ligt getting on the score sheet. We've done all right, haven't we, lads? For the last 15 minutes. If you're judging games basically, you know, purely off that. Punch paint, Majari might have to switch sides with Dallo if he's going to be shocking out of possession. Yeah, potentially a punch. I can see that. Cobby needs to switch the ball. Yeah, I look at that. He's not... That's one thing Cobby hasn't really got in his locker. Like a Scholes or a Carrick, you know, where they take it on the half turn and ping it to Ahmad. Cobby hasn't really got that. He's good at sometimes playing through the lines and combinations, but the long passing, he needs to... But Ugarte isn't great at that either. He's okay at it. Shit 30-odd minutes, but good last 15. That is United in a nutshell, Sam, though, innit? United in a nutshell. I do need to get my phone charger, guys, so I'll be 2 seconds, yeah? And I need a piss as well, so it's 2 seconds. Guess who's back? Back again. Nicky's back. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I had to get my charger. I'm going to discuss that half in a minute. Bear with me. That's charging because my phone's gone completely dead, so I can't even check my bets. Okay, what are we saying in the chat, people? Let's go to the live comments. Sorry, yeah, drifted away a second there. Yeah, Sam said before, shit 30-odd minutes, but good last 15. Random guy saying, I think Eriksen's going to get subbed off Ugarte to come on. I mean, it'd be nice to see him. Ten Hag did discuss, didn't he? Said, it, you know, depends on circumstance where the game's at. You'd like to think if you get one or two more, then, yeah, bring him on. Absolutely. But don't just bring him on for the sake of it. You know what I mean? Ahmad, again, our best forward, but Xerxes showed some great touches and movement. Really enjoy what he brings. Yep, I think there's things Xerxes can improve on for sure. But he's good. His first touch, and from a technical point, yeah, I've enjoyed him, to be fair. I enjoyed that. We're so much better by not being held to shelter. Dallo was being asked, backed by that Southampton right wing. Someone made a point before, was it you, Punch? You said maybe put Majari on the left because he seems a lot more comfortable there. Put Dalot back over on the right-hand side, potentially. But look, it's easy to sit here and say 2-0 up, happy, but I'm not really. I'm happy we're winning, don't get it twisted, but I think the performance has been pretty shocking for the majority of that half, and there was so many opportunities where if Southampton had a little bit more quality, the number 4 for them, who was on the edge of the box, who just kind of misplaced his touch and fell over, that could have been a chance. The missed penalty, that completely swings the game, as you know. You know, if Onana, if Casemiro puts that in the back of the net, you've got a hill to climb there. So, look, it's not been perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but you're 2-0 up after an international break in an early kick-off, so I'll fucking take it at this point. That's what I say. And don't forget, by the way, as well, me and Random are going to be gifted some memberships if it stays 2-0 or more, if it's a 2-goal deficit. If Random Guy's still up for that, I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, but yeah, we said we'd do it, so I won't forget, and we will do that. I'm just thinking. It's usually Sam who does it, but I can't remember. Sam, where's it's usually Sam who gives the membership, so I don't even know how to fucking do it, to be honest with you. Let me know, Sam. Oh, maybe Sam could do it whilst don't do it now, but do it at the end of the game, see what score it is. Give Onana his flowers, also saving the pen, but haters will say it's a shit pen. I must be a hater then, because I didn't think the pen was great. But the save was alright as well. Oh. Yeah, so did Ahmad not get the assist for that Rashford goal then? I need to check that out. Man United. Oh shit, no. Southampton, because obviously we're the way. Southampton versus Man United. Yeah. Why does he not say who assisted him here? Annoying that. We're going to solve for score. I don't say on sofa score. Did no one? Obviously, Bruno assisted the delete one. Why is he not telling me? I hate that. Why is? Was it Ahmad who assisted Rashford? People. Gift some. Yeah, gift some at the end. Right, let me have a look. If my prediction comes crazy, you damn right I'm putting that in a montage. I'm putting McGregor. Mystic Mac, I predict these things. If Bruno scores the next goal. Oh yeah, it was Ahmad. Ahmad got the assist. Oh, God, I took him out of my team, man. Charles Pedro best score. Swear to God. Just checking my fantasy team. Sorry, it'll be 2 seconds. McMillan saying, my issue is not necessarily Ten Hag, but the players seem a bit immature, like Mainu grabbing the ball on the ground. It's not always Ten Hag, but the mindset of the players looks so lackadaisical. Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated with that, especially in the first 10, 15 minutes. They get pushed really easy, and they just look fed up. Get up and fucking fight. You know what I mean? That's just your first tackle. What are you doing? Yeah, Bruno's got an assist for me. Could have a clean sheet as well with Mazzara, so not a bad start. Need to check my me bets. Oh, Bruno's not even had a shot on target yet. But naturally now what's going to happen is obviously Southampton going to push on in it, so. Sorry, just double checking that. Yeah, I need Bruno 2 shots on target for 50 quid. And if Bruno scores outside the box as well, I'll get like 50 quid, so. That's such a weird finish from Rashford, isn't it? It's bizarre, that. Delit did well, move out of the way. It's pinpoint accuracy, that, by the way. I'm happy for Rashford. Buzzing for him. And then what you do by doing that is you valid the manager starting him, because people saying, why is Garnacho not starting? But Rashford's got his goal now. If you need to take him off, bring Garnacho on. I know Rashford scored, but I still think Ahmad's been the better winger. I think Ahmad's really gone under the radar in terms of his performance. Southampton were good in the first half of the first half. Yeah, he's been good, right? I'm not saying he's been bad, Rashford. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just prefer Ahmad as a player in terms of what he offers. But no doubt that right wing spot's his now, to be fair. Couple people saying Mazraoui could pull a rabbit out of a hat. Unbelievable in small spaces. He is. Mazraoui is such a good signing for the amount you paid. For 15 million quid, that's a really good purchase from Ineos, I think. Ahmad created more chances for than any other player in the first half against Southampton. There's a stat coming in for you there. Smash a like on the video. We're 2-0 up. Come on. It deserves it if you're just joining. We're only on 18 likes at the minute. So, yeah, if we could push those likes up, share to a friend, get some more people in the chat. Ahmad played it to Rashford. Yeah, so he got the assist in there. I missed out on 6 points there in my fantasy team. Bit gutted, but yeah, hopefully it's warranted by João Pedro. Gets a couple of goals. Couldn't believe Chivy did. I don't know if Chivy's still in the chat, but he literally pinned the comment there. I can see a penalty incoming for Southampton. That was quite literally 2 minutes before it actually happened. And then they got one. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. I need to speak to him in the chat, actually. That is funny, man. That's hilarious. I feel a lot lighter now. I don't know about you. I feel like helium's in my body and I can just... Because those first 30 minutes, I was like, oh, no, not again. Do you know what? Have you seen that meme? Is it the ginger kid who's crying and he's like, Mum, it's happening again? I thought, oh, no, we're just going to be sat here for a full week now discussing that shit performance against Southampton. But I think on the review, it's important to, whatever scoreline it finishes at, if we do win the game, it's very important to... I'm sorry, I know this is awful, but I just burped and a bit of sick come up. Oh, that was fucking horrible. Very important to also criticise the bad things in the game. Like, this doesn't gloss over some of the shit that's happened in the first half for me. Definitely not. The midfield, no physicality whatsoever, getting turned over consistently, no options, too much spacing issues still there. Plenty of things. The biggest thing for me with Rashford is he seems to stop when he's just getting up to speed for some reason, and he's doing it a long time. I just want him to bloody run at him. Jay, the problem is, and I've noticed Rashford stops because he's isolated when he runs at them, and 90% of the time he needs support. It happened against Brighton. It's pointless if he has no backup. Josh saying, it feels really weird. We sounded like we played awful, but we're 2-0 up. When was the last time we did this? I know. Well, to be honest, United used to do it all the time under Ollie. We play awful, and we'd have moments of brilliance. Southampton have had both of their penalties against United in the Premier League saved. Gabbiadini by Sergio Romero in May 2017. Which is 7 years ago. Wow. Oh my God. That is crazy. Yeah, look, some people are kind of debating Xerxes, but I think, yeah, he's dynamic. He's showing what he's about. He's got a fantastic touch. Some of his flicks have been really nice. But, again, aerially, he's not been great. Doesn't win a lot of those battles. He's not the quickest, which is one thing I'll definitely say. But he's had a couple of opportunities. He's never going to come in and be your main star striker. He's never going to be a Haaland. But he can offer something, so I'm all right with that. And for 30-odd million quid, if he improves on what he's doing now, I'll be okay. I'll be all right. Good rotational player. And I think this is his second start for United. Is it? Second or third? So some of these players are still new. De Ligt, second start for the team. Just had a mare on international break. And he's just scored a goal. And he's been one of the better players on the pitch. I think De Ligt gets man of the match for me so far. I don't know what you guys think. Would you agree with that or disagree with that? Yeah, De Ligt, my man of the match. Ahmad up there as well. Man of the half, sorry. Man of the half. Bam, 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 bam. Just need Bruno 2 shots on target. Mystic Nick and Mystic Chivir. I know we're just going to change the channel's name to, I don't know, Real Mystic Talk or something. Xerxes popped up in areas where people haven't popped up for a while, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know, it's a blend of two things for me. It's definitely things he can improve on, but look, it's early days, isn't it? Early days. The under-18s are 3-0 up against Newcastle as well, which is, of course, fantastic news. Yeah, what are we expecting? Let's talk about substitutions, any kind of changes we want to make, how you would approach the second half. Give me your thoughts, people. What are we saying? I don't think you need to rush any subs necessarily. I think, you know, give it 10, 15 minutes. Don't just make a substitute just for the point of it. You know, go 10, 15 minutes, go into the game, see if you can get another goal. You get another goal. Bring on Anthony if you want. Bring on fucking Garnacho. Bring on Ugarte if needs be. 5, 10 minutes maybe. Same again, hopefully, in this half. And we win 4-0. I'll take that. But United don't get away with it just because they're 2-0 up. I have to say that, and I'll repeat that when we do the review later on. And look, we've still got 45 minutes to play. It's not won just yet, is it? My family's watching F1, so you beautiful people are all like, yeah, man, we're here for you, punch, don't worry. People pushing through Ugarte, 70 mins maybe. Yeah, look, I'll if we can see Ugarte for 10 minutes, I'm happy, and we win the game. I don't care about rushing him on the pitch. We're winning 2-0, so let's not just make decisions for the sake of it. Okay, second half's kicking off. Southampton. Let's see what they've got. Naturally, what's going to happen, they're obviously going to push up the pitch. So hopefully that means more chances for us and more space for us to run into. And more shots for Bruno. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Take a look at my girlfriend. See that there? Heavy touch in midfield. If you've got someone like Ugarte on him, he wins that back straight away. Bit of heavy touch. Eriksen not really quick off the mark. That's the difference in the midfield. Oh. Xerxes. Well done, Bruno. Done very well there. A little bit flaky there. Well done, well done. Come on. Come on, Ahmad. Man on, man on, man on. Mazzari's so good in possession, isn't it? So good. I really like what he offers in terms of solutions. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Rashford, get back, son. I swear, if Bruno scores now, this is going to be an absolute madness. It's like they've gone to a weird, like, setup here. Really overloading the sides. On Rashford. Well done, well done. That's our ball, that. That's our ball. Thank you. Don't forget, if we do keep a 2-goal aggregate, we shall gift some memberships. If I can't find how to do it whilst I'm live, because like I said, Sam's the one who usually does it, we'll do it on the review. So make sure you come and join us for that. Oh, Majare out of position there. Go on, press, press, press. We'll make a mistake, press him. Look at that, Eriksen. Fucking miles off it. Well done, Lissandro. Great anticipation and awareness. Lucho, well done. Well done, Lissandro. Quality. Switch it. Good lad. That's what we want. Look at his space now open up. Majari on the overlap. Give it Majari. Give it Majari. Majari. Oh, no. Why have you not played that across there? Was that a corner? It should have gone. Yeah. Was it a corner? What's happened there? Oh, for fuck's sake. Maz was a bargain. I'd still like top see him at left back though. See him with 45. That's from Jay McGrogan. Delete had the most touches in the box out of all United players. Hopefully Rashford can kick on with this goal. If we get a pen, we should let Onana take it. I don't know what Onana's penalty taking is like, to be honest, but well done. Come on, let's capitalise on this now. Bruno, go, 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 go. Ahmad. There's space there, man. There's space to attack it. Come on, Rashford. Smile a little bit, mate. You have scored. He's always fuming all the time. And I know United fans give him a hard time. But, you know, there's standards. And, you know, at United, there's always standards. He knows that. Press, press, press. Come on. Force a mistake here. Go on. Oh, they've done well there, to be fair, to get out of that. Look at Eriksen here now, though. That's the difference in transition. Will we see Manuel Ugarte? Let's see if anyone can predict the minute. Not on ball, that. Give over. Oh, Xerxes. Ah. Oh, we're in here. Bruno. Eriksen. You got Rashford there. Can you get another? Rashford. Rashford! Oh, corner. Imagine if we would have got another one then. Jesus. Everyone sat there saying about fucking time. I thought you should have cut that back for Bruno there, to be honest. Bruno's got loads of space. Eriksen out to take it. He's ready for his biscuit and blanket. Eriksen's ready for his biscuit and his blanket. And a Werther's. Put some CSI Miami on. Go on the way. It's a long one, eh? Oh, Jesus. Da 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 da. Majori has to be one of the most underrated transfers so far in the Premier League. Yeah, I'll pin that, Josh, because I completely agree with that. Oh. Yeah, it's very similar to Burnley, isn't it? Like, they play good football, they keep possession, but they've got no sting up top, and they make mistakes. Very similar to Burnley. Oh, get up. You know what? Mainu's on a yellow as well. He needs to be careful. That's it. I know it sounds mad, but that's who I'd probably take. If you're going to bring on a Casemiro or an Ugarte, I'd take Mainu off because he's treading water a little bit here. Go on, Dallo. Get back, son. Yeah, he's done well there. Oh. Right, options. Mainu fuming again. He's livid. He struggled this game, Manu. But again, he's being asked to do a job that he's, you know, don't necessarily like doing, does he? A lot of the times he's been the deeper one out of the three. And people forget he's still 19 years old as well. Oh, Keno's fucking magic. What a ball. Look at that space now. Ahmad's in. Xerxes. Still Xerxes. No, too much. Oh, Jesus. It's offside anyway, I think. He needs to be better in them situations, though. No. Oh, I need Bruno shots on target, man. Come on. Well done. Well done, Dallo. Stay on him, stay on him. He wears a magic hat. And when he saw Old Trafford, he said, I fancy that. He signed for Man United because he's fucking dynamite. Go on, Rashford. Hey. I'll take that. Oh, Keno's fucking magic. He wears a magic hat. He's the most underrated transfer. Cobby needs to be careful. Ten Hag needs to replace him. Yeah, I just said that myself as well, Chiva. If you're going to replace anyone, you know, I mean, bring Casemiro and Ugarte on for Eriksen and Manu if needs be. Because no doubt Eriksen's going to get tired, but Cobby's... he's snatching at things a little bit. Oh. Go on, send him. Oh, that was horrible. Sorry if anyone saw that. Oh, what a pass from Lissandro that is. Go on, Ahmad. Ahmad's in here. Ahmad Diallo. Oh, Mazraoui. I think there's another goal coming here for United. Bruno Fernandes. Xerxes. Oh, he's done him. Oof. Done well there, Xerxes. Eriksen. Oh, Bruno was there. Look at this. Eriksen off the ball. He's like a fart in a whirlwind, him, and no effect whatsoever. How many times are we going to get 4v3 and make it so difficult? Yeah. Yeah, change, get some steel in there, put Casemiro on and Ugarte, let Casemiro advance a little bit. Well done, Delete. Well done. But yeah, you know what, I'm happy with Delete and Lissandro as a partnership so far. If that blossoms and they can both stay fit, I think it lacks a little bit of pace, I'd probably say. That'd be one concern. But yeah. But I'm a fan of the back line. You get Luke Shaw at left back as well. And it's not too bad. Yeah, let's go get... I agree, let's go get 3 or 4, man. You know, when was the last time we won 4-0? Yeah, Garnacho's... oh, shit, forgot. Completely forgot Garnacho's on the bench. Wherever you may be, you eat in your own country. Could be worse, could be scouse, eating rats in a council house. There we go. Ahmad to Bruno. Give it back, give it back, give it back. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, big tackle from the centre back, that, you know. I need 2 shots from Bruno, man, on target. But the amount of opportunities we've had like that, and I mean, it's the defender's done well there, but you need to make the most of him, because if it gets late on in the game and Southampton get 1 in the 80th and then it gets a bit nervy, you look back at these chances then and you're like, you know, great touch from Eriksen. Well done, well done. I don't know who that was to. Alright, Ahmad on the ball again. Come on, let's make something of it this time. Better. More control from United. Where Majari is there? It's it, Ahmad. Xerxes. Rashford. Oh, fucking hell. What an effort that is, Jesus. That's an effort, that. It's up the RH, that's what I say. Up the RH. Short one again from United. Bruno back to Ahmad. Bruno. It's it. What's that? Corner. Goal kick. What? Oh. I was asking for a corner. Yeah, it was a corner, wasn't it? They overturned it before with Majori's. Why can't they overturn it with ours? Let's have a look. Yeah, it does hit him. Defo hits his foot. So, Southampton making a few subs now. Random, I would sub both Ugarte and Collier on. I drop Bruno deeper and play Ahmad. Bring Garnacho and Ugarte. I was worried about Adam Armstrong. Glad he's not playing at the moment. I'd give Collier another appearance. You know what, just clocked as well. He's on... Armstrong's on the graphic. He's not even fucking playing. I didn't even start the game. Duh. Hopefully it stays as comfortable. I can't be arsed with any late drama. Again, if you can, guys, please do leave a like on the video if you've not already done it. It only takes 2 seconds out of your time. We'll be live with the review, me and Sam, after the game, as always. I think maybe one of the other lads might jump on with us. Not entirely sure. But if not, it's always a good review with me and Sam anyway, so... I'm just going to lean on this side because me... thing's aching. Is Xerxes doing a job or is he quiet? Not watching is killing me. I think Xerxes he's been all right. He's good in tight areas with little flick-ons. I think a couple of opportunities had in the final third where he's chosen to take a touch. Sometimes he needs to win it first time. That striker's instinct. I think he needs to get better at that. I think he's been all right. He's, you know, solid, you know, 6.5, 7 out of 10. I think Ahmad, Majrari, De Ligt in particular looked a lot better. Rashford's looked a lot better. Excuse me. Hell, it's taking a while with these subs, aren't they? Jesus Christ. Can't stand Lallana. Lallana is one of those, like, you know, when you look back at the Premier League, like, history, and you just look at the most bang average, just normal players who've always had like a 78 rating on FIFA. Lallana has always been one of them. Fucking Harry Winks, same bracket. Do you know what I mean? Just bang average players, man. Eriksen Diaz did fuck all, did he? Done absolutely nothing. I belong. What can really top this up? Honestly, the perfect game, like I said at the start, because I've got a bet on Bruno to score outside the box. I said before, if De Ligt scored, Rashford scored, and then Bruno, that would be a dream scenario for me. So, honestly, if we complete that now and Bruno scores a banger, well done, Onana. Well done. And keep a clean sheet as well, because I think it's important for United to build on that defensive foundation now. But the next goal, I know it's cliche to say and commentators say it all the time. The next goal is important because if Southampton score, we know what this team are like in terms of flaky mentality. Would a capitulation completely shock you? No, it wouldn't. So we need to get a third goal and kill this game off now. I can't believe, though, it's gone from a penalty, a saved penalty, to us winning 2-0 so far. Like, madness. Oh, I need to turn on this side. Oh, I'll tell you what. Good touch that from the... I don't know who that was. Come on, Bruno. Get those legs in, son. I think now's the time. 65th, 70th. Get Casemiro on. Just get some legs in that midfield, man. Please. De Ligt win that. Good lad. Xerxes, play him in. Rashford. Come on, Rashford. Have a run at him. You've got a pace to beat him. It's Stevens. Have a run at him, man. Eriksen. Xerxes. Masraoui. Yeah, I thought... I'm going to go with Ahmad. Leave my boy alone. We kill him. Yeah, I'll have a hay fever tablet. Is there anything she can't do? Hay fever tablets, potato cakes, cups of tea. Oh, player's gone down there. We're not gonna... The real saviours here. I'll say hashtag then. Up my allergy, brothers. Oh. Okay, let's go again. I don't think Bruno's gonna get his shots on target, is he? Really slowing the game down now at a minute. It's like, you know, come on, Southampton, you press us, mate. Delete. Need to do better there. I'll take that. Thank you. Come on. You need a third in it, man. Let's go get a third. Let's go kill this game off, please. Eriksen hasn't played this season. Keeping him out there is crazy. Be great to get that third goal. We need it. We need it. He's going to book him for that, really? Oh, come on. All three of our midfielders have been booked there. So Bruno, Eriksen, and Mainu all on a yellow. And the away fans shouting, "You scouse bastards." Xerxes, Eriksen. Well done. Oh, lovely combinations. Out wide. Better. Much better control. Okay, you. Oh, Mainu was open then. Yeah, he's telling him now as well. He said, I'm mad. Play it, man. Up to Xerxes. Nah. Thought Bruno could have took that down there. I didn't need to play it quickly. So that right-hand side's looking good, though. Bruno, Mazraoui, Kobe, Ahmad, Xerxes, all linking up when he stretch over that way. Over. We've got footballers on the pitch when we're on the ball, which is nice. Better. Control. Chive, we've got control, brother. For now. Hey, foul. Thank you. Quick one. MUFC. Yeah, who's coming on for United? Garnacho. Ugarte. Oh. Ugarte warming up. Oi, oi. Maguire as well. Casemiro and Anthony sat on the bench thinking, oh, fuck's sake. Go on, Leach, I'll win that. Oh, Lissandro. Like a fucking Rolls Royce. Love that. Yeah, excited to see Ugarte. Alessandro limping. Yeah, he's getting Martinez off. What's Martinez done? So, Rashford, is that off? Happy he scored. Decent little cameo from Marcus. We'll take that. Garnacho's time to come on and do something. But one goal ain't good enough. You need to kick on from that as well. Happy for him, but let's get a run going. Ugarte's debut. Fair play to Eriksen as well. I had a tricky 30 minutes, but he was good in spells. Manuel Ugarte. So Mazraoui off. Huh? Why has Mazraoui gone off? So Dalot to right back, Leach to left back, is it? These centre back things are fucking weird, man. That's a bizarre sub. Mazraoui for Harry Maguire. Bizarre situation, that, isn't it? Big Barry getting involved there straight off the bat. And he's got a yellow card straight away. Okay, now. Silly yellow, that. Come on, Ahmad. Well done, lad. Come on, cut back. Oh, come on. Get out, you sausage. Well done, Bruno. We'll take that. Just keep a clean sheet, lads. See this one out. Johnny Evans warming up. The big dog. He's having a run at Martinez. Well done. Welcome to the Premier League for Ugarte. You know. So who's got it left back here then? Who's going at left back here? Fucking... Don't look happy, mate, but if you're limping, Lissandro, come on. I hope he's alright. Don't tell me they're putting Johnny Evans at fucking left back. Surely not. Nice, Ugarte. Like that. Ahmad. Ah. Cut back, cut back, cut back. Mainu? Nah. Ugarte, fight for your right to Ugarte. I haven't been listening for a bit from what I've heard, and I just tuned back and sounds like we've been better. Yeah, second half has been better. I don't know if Martinez had a bang on his thigh or something. Hopefully it's just like a little, yeah, nothing too serious. Ugarte. Oh. That's a yellow, obviously. Done him there, Garnacho. Red? Oh, sent him off. Oh my god. Red card? Let me see it. Oh yeah, that's a red. I didn't realise how high it was. Oh my god. Oh. I just thought it was like one of those. But that is high, that. Yeah, reckless that. I mean, Garnacho's got more rolls than a Royce there, but you don't need to be that high, do you? Oh, come on. Only just come on the pitch as well, Garnacho. Fucking hell. Red card for Southampton. If you would have told them this after the first 30 minutes, they would have been like, shut up. We end up losing 2 or 3-0, and it's a fucking red card. What are you on about? That's a bad tackle, that. From bad to worse for Southampton. I think the fans will be pissed off, but you can't argue with that decision, can you? You know what I mean? Cannot argue with that. Stupid, that. I know you're losing, but okay now. Well, hopefully it means more goals for United, so I'm all for that. Okay. Who's been boxed here? Just go get another goal now, United. Get another 2 goals. Come on, let's go. Let's go score a couple more. Are you going to boo? I'm in it. How are you booing Garnacho? It's obviously got fucking snapped completely. Come on, can we have a few, create more chances? They're down to 10 men now. It's just boring now. They're just playing it out at the back. It's like, I get why, obviously, just, you know, kill the game off almost with possession and make them press onto you and make mistakes. But I want to see some more goals, man. I'm getting greedy. Should be a certified clean sheet for United now, at least. Come on, push up the pitch, man. Let's create some more chances. Times, Man United. It's been an hour and a half for about 5 minutes, man. Oh. Give it, give it, give it. Come on. Should be a little bit of extra time as well, I'd imagine. Good 5 minutes. Go on, flick that. What? What's that for? Handball? Hey? Great touch. Man on, man on. God, this last 10 minutes is dragging, innit? Okay, now. Change. What's happening there? What? Don't know what all that was about. They were saying, oh, Nana was doing that. Fucking Jesus Christ. Don't tell me Delit and the Sandro are both injured. Fucking annoying, that one. Oh, wow. They haven't had a shot since... they haven't had a shot since that penalty. That is mad. I expected, like, United to really put the foot on the neck now. I know they're trying to just see the game out, but I wanted to see some more goals, man. Like, really put your foot on the neck. Quick throw, quick throw. Give it, Bruno. Yeah, Delit and Martinez off. That's like... There's always a caveat, isn't there? There's always something that's... Anthony Musk can't even get a game at left back. Imagine Rude drumming on Ten Hag's head like a little bongo drum. That's from Punch Paint. This is why we don't score goals. Nobody looks arsed. Yeah, everyone looks like they're just ready for the rest of the weekend off, don't they? Jesus. Don't foul. Don't foul. Oh, he's got cramp. Delete, apparently. That's fine. Thank God. For this last 20 minutes, it just seems to have just fucking... Well done, Ugarte. Well done. Go on, Garnacho. Bruno, leave it. Hit it. Oh, fucking hell, Bruno. Need a shot on target there, man. Fuck's sake. We hate Liverpool and Man City. We all hate Leeds scum. We all hate Leeds scum. We all hate Leeds scum. Anyone want to put the kettle on? I'll have tea 1.5, please. My God, the last 10 minutes of this game have been fucking boring. Oh, slow, slow, slow. Come on, get up the pitch, man. I want to see some fucking another goal. It's draining the life out of it. Go on, Ahmad. Come on. Let's go get another goal. Just 3-0. Top it off. Wonder how much added time it's going to be. We love United. We do. We love United. We do. Oh, United. We love you. Up to Xerxes. Garnacho's in. Cuts back to Bruno. Ah, come on, Bruno. What are you doing there, son? Well done, Ugarte. And that's what you do. Sustain pressure. Ugarte in the team. Volume. Wins it back. Go on, let's get a Bruno goal. 6 minutes added on. Go in the middle, go in the middle. Go on, Ahmad. Well done. Oh, Mainu. Xerxes. Oh, no. I thought that was going to be the third then. Casemiro, just go for a shot, lad. Why not? Where's Bruno? Should have gone opposite corner there. Oh, we tried. And it blocked. Ah. Nearly over. Nice 2-0 win for United. Just what the doctor ordered. Come on, go up the pitch. Go get another one. Give it, Bruno. Give and go, give and go. Delete man of the match. We'll take that. RH to Carrington. It'd be nice to get one more, lads, wouldn't it? We'll never die, we'll never die. 4 minutes to go. Ooh. Well done, Ahmad. No, it's never a foul, that. Never a foul. He's not give a foul for that, has he? Didn't fucking touch him. Good header, Dallo. Go on, let's go get a third. Oh, Garnacho. Cut back for Bruno. You need to pass it there, man. Johnny Evans is a red. Some big boys in there in a minute. Ahmad. Bloody hell. Centre backs dropping like flies. I feel like I could fall asleep now. Sorry for people who are still tuning in live. It's just the game's just naturally just gone really quiet. It's a bit like, oh, you know what I mean? Have a cup of tea. Oh. I'm playing. Bruno. Bullied there a little bit. Ahmad, come on. Go get your goal, son. Bruno's on the edge. Ugarte. Hit it, Ugarte. Go for a run and smash it. Fuck it, why not? Hit it. Garnacho! There's the third. Garnacho! And he sat on the board. Oh. He sat on the boards. 3-0 up against Southampton. He's a proper shithouse, isn't he? Was Dallo one side then, though? Because I felt like that took forever to... Yeah, that again, he's been played on again. Jesus. Garnacho! 3-0. We'll take that. Not the Bruno one, but we'll take it. Viva Garnacho! Running down the wing. United sing. Good finish that as well. I'm not sure about sitting on the advertising boards and doing all that, but yeah. We'll take it. 3-0. Clean sheet. Happy days. Alright, lads. Happy days. Make sure you do come and join us, because it's actually going to be a nice, lovely chat about United, how we've won, the goals that we've scored. You know, obviously the early kind of traffic that we managed to get through, the penalty as well. Yeah, we'll take that. 3-0, lads. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. Me and Sam will be live with the review in around 15 minutes, I want to say. I want to double check with him. We'll be around 15 minutes. Thank you everyone who stuck with me through it, through the game. It's weren't a great watch in the first kind of 30 minutes, but we've got the job done. It's 3-0, 3 points in the bag. United win. Yeah?